First carry for Saquon Barkley. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
This is 3rd and 6.
21G.
A shotgun snap for Tua. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
They are going for it. It's Tagovailoa. Got the hook up there to Odunze. And he will score. Roll Odunze. Touchdown, Bears. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
I'll tell you what, Mike, there's being aggressive on 4th down, and then there's being really aggressive on 4th down. They weren't just trying to get an inch past the sticks. They were going for broke, but hey, when you have trust in your quarterback and your downfield weapons, I don't blame them.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Start on the ground, and he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Minnesota.
1st and 10.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Now he'll air one out. That is hot! And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Minnesota. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play. and find himself in the end zone.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. He'll start at the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, here's Tua. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Ready. 20 TX. Out.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Dominique Hampton there to bring him down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Vikings 45-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Go ahead.
Burden, the man on the move.
Turbo 2, ice jab, turbo.
Now it's Tua. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
1st and 10.
Let's go. All right. Scat. 18.
Here's Tungo Bailoa. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Chicago. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And this will wind up a Vikings 1st down as he takes it to the 35.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Call it a gain of 13. It'll be a Vikings first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball and pick up the first down.
He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Kylie Williams is there on the stop.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And a nice run, and close to the first down, protecting himself, sliding at the end.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Now a 3rd and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Good job on the ground to pick it up. Mark it at the 38 and move those chains. First down. Now after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On play action, here's McCarthy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Minnesota.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That is brought in at the 10. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Here's McCarthy. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. The tight end using the middle of the field. I got a tight end next to me who's caught 60 NFL touchdowns, knows how to operate down in those spaces.
And that was my favorite place to operate, Mike. I always had this rule. The closer you got to the middle of the field, the worse they got at defending the pass. So that's where I wanted to work. And that's where this guy was working and leads himself to a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. pistol. Here's Tua. For the left side, he gets that to Mooney. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. To throw is Tua. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll be 3rd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Third and 2. Tungo Vailoa. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's into the clear again. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. His throw here is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Second down and 3.
Let's go.
They'll stick with him again. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. There's a give up the middle for Sampson. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
18-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Quick throw, taken in. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. They'll stop the clock, 24 seconds to go until halftime.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. To throw is McCarthy. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by their rookie corner. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to have a Bears first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
10 yards. And the Bears first down.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
In motion, it's Odunze. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
2nd and 10.
20. It's safe. Good. Out. 21G. 21G.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. A pass caught by Saquon. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just two quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A pistol set with Tagovailoa. That is intercepted. And the Vikings will have great field position right around midfield.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. And, oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's McCarthy. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
3rd and 9.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Huh. Dragon 60.
Now McCarthy. He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll again get it to Ridley. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
So the athleticism of this tight end is pretty well documented, Mike. I mean, he can pick up yards after the catch. It's just such a rare trait for tight ends. So it's the size, it's the speed, it's the matchup problem. I mean, we got a glimpse of all of it right here.
To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. This one caught at the 4.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
Third and goal. Looking to throw. McCarthy. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Minnesota. He is shining in this postseason spotlight as his 2nd touchdown of the game. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Burden, the man on the move.
22. 20, TX. Watson, Oscar. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Well, if there's one thing we can say about this quarterback, Mike, is he has certainly been entertaining. I mean, there's been a lot of good, a little bit of bad, and it's kind of come all over the place. But as many nice throws as he's made, he's got to cut down on some of the interceptions.
Come on, set. Cougar 19. It's mine.
They'll give it to Sampson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 24-yard line.
Once again, it's Sampson.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd down and 2.
Here's 3rd and 2. Back to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Vikings. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a
gotta pump my taste. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch my savior. Hold up. Keeping that touch with my haters. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. On the gram, don't feel it no more. You been driving a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding away, but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? It's a glitch, what you don't wanna see more. You wanna see more, but you wanna see soar. Life done slowed you down, your body is acting up, your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up like overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch my savior. Hold up, keeping that touch with my haters.
Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the rock. 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 Shake my paranoia.